Hello, and nice to have you here because today it's about the important topic of earthing, and I like to try to explain this as simply as possible. Because in recent years there is a lot of research and there are many studies on this fascinating theme. Therefore, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. What does earthing actually mean? You can imagine that our Earth is a huge energy field with electrical potential. On the Earth's surface, there are countless free, or one can also say, good electrons, which are negatively charged particles. The human body functions also electrically by its nature. For example, our body cells are controlled by electrical impulses. Just think of the nerve cells, the heart, or the muscles. Also, the intracellular processes are affected by it. From this you can already recognize a great commonality of our Earth with us humans. When earthing, the body is directly connected with the Earth's surface. For example, when walking barefoot through wet grass. Because what happens is, on the one hand, that disturbing electrical fields are immediately discharged from our body into the Earth, and on the other hand, that the good electrons of the Earth's surface are directly absorbed by our body within 30 to 40 minutes. So to speak, the body adapts to the natural energy potential of the Earth, which is immensely important for our health. But why should we do this at all? Because we are constantly in a field of tension due to our modern living habits with electrical devices, cell phones, and so on. This voltage field is even measurable and is about 7.5 volts in indoor rooms. In addition, there is a static charge, which is, for example, also, but not only caused by our synthetic clothing. This increases in rooms with every meter by 200 volts. For example, per floor with 4 meters, we are exposed to a voltage of 800 volts. People living on the third floor of an apartment building, for example, are affected by a static charge of 2400 volts, and this is immensely damaging to the body. But in the past, people were very closely connected with nature. People sat on the floor and walked barefoot, or the soles of their shoes were made of leather, which conducts when wet. Thus, this exchange of good electrons with the human organism took place continuously. Through our modern shoes with rubber soles, we can no longer contact the Earth and are thus isolated from the good and completely natural effect of our Mother Earth. When we earth ourselves, however, the electrostatic charges can easily be released into the Earth. Comparable with our electrical devices, which must also all be earthed in order to function well. Because the static fields in our body form harmful free radicals, just as stress, unhealthy diet, or smoke can also do. And you've probably heard about the undesirable effects of these free radicals. It has been found out that they are responsible for premature aging, for example. But free radicals also cause inflammation in the body, which in turn can lead to serious diseases after some time. Earthing immediately discharges the bad charge, and by absorbing good electrons, it acts as a natural and very effective antioxidant. This has the effect of decreasing inflammation in our bodies, which in turn can improve physical disorders. Studies have shown that earthing improves or eliminates the cause of inflammation and thus also the symptoms of inflammation-related diseases. Chronic and acute pain conditions are improved. It improves sleep and increases performance levels. Earthing also relieves stress and promotes relaxation in the body by calming the nervous system and stress hormones, and much more. And that's basically what we all want, isn't it? To be healthy, full of energy and able to perform. You are probably wondering what all this has to do with the Diamond Shield Zapper and what does the IE stand for on the zapper. The IE stands for impulse discharge. During the zapping, this function causes the discharging of all dissolved charges in the body. And through the earthing contact, an additional earthing takes place. The Diamond Shield Zapper is the only zapper available on the market that uses this patented impulse discharge in all 3 models. And after all this scientific knowledge about earthing, I think it's absolutely important to earth yourself as much as possible to support our body functions in the best possible way. That's why I recommend you go out into nature as often as you can and connect with the earth barefoot. Of course, I know that this is not always so easy to do, so here's a tip. You can also use your zapper to take advantage of all the positive aspects of earthing and do something really good for you and your body. For example, I always use it when I work on my PC. You can connect it to your feet with the help of silver socks without major restrictions. You don't even have to turn on the zapper. So every time you sit somewhere, you have the possibility to use the zapper for earthing. Even when you fall asleep, you can use it for earthing by taking the electrodes in your hand. At some point, you automatically let them go while you sleep alone. And if you try this, feel free to write me about your experience in the comments. I hope I could now give you a little insight into the topic with this short video. In the info box, I'll link you more information about this topic and 2 affiliate links where you get 5% discount on your orders. And in the next video, I'll tell you why you don't need earthing with some chip cards and which ones they are. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to press the bell and give me a thumbs up. Now I wish you all the best and see you next time.